We'll move on. Next up, 1 p.m. Eastern, Houston Texans. You were asking for the bum fight of ages. You've got it. 2-13-1, 2-6 on the road. Indianapolis Colts, 4-11-1, 2-5 at home. Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis, Indiana. We'll start with the line history for this one. God, this is just as ugly as games get. The Colts open up -3. They're now -2.5. The total opened up at 39 as a pick'em. There's been a 7-cent move to the under. And 3,396 tickets are in. 68% of tickets, 96% of the cash is on the Texans. 61% of tickets, 79% of cash is on the over. The Texans are in a tough spot here. I mean, how can you lose to this Colts team? Texans come in off an ugly 31-3 loss at home to the Jaguars. They lose the number 1 pick if they win here, and the Bears lose at home to the Vikings. This Texans team had beaten the Jags 9 straight times. They'll go without a home win for the first time in franchise history. They made 1 appearance in the red zone. Davis Mills looked bad, 22 of 40, 22 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions, ran 4 times for 33 yards, lost a fumble. Brandon Cooks caught 4 for 39 yards. Ogunbowale and Freeman struggled on the ground. They combined for 40 yards on 14 carries. Jalen Petrie was all over the field, 13 tackles, interception, but the defense did not look good. 2 sacks, 3 quarterback hits. Desmond King had a pick. Colts looked awful in their 38-10 loss at Giants. I don't know how a team could look worse. They've lost 6 straight, 9 of 10. Nick Foles was 8 of 13 for 81 yards and a pick before leaving the game with injury. Ellinger was 9 of 14 with 1 touchdown, replacing him. Paris Campbell caught 3 for 52. Pittman caught 6 for 41. Zach Moss ran 15 times for 74. 252 total yards. There were 3 of 12 on third down. The defense couldn't get pressure, couldn't get stops, no sacks, 2 quarterback hits. Giants finished with 394 total yards, but that didn't really tell the story. Giants were 4 of 7 on third down, 4 or 5 in the red zone. This is a bum fight. This is usually you want to, I see 2 homeless people fighting. I'm interested. This is a homeless fight I don't want to watch. Take it away, Andy. Texans, Colts.
Yeah, who wants to win this game? Like, there's no incentive. And as somebody very astutely pointed out about the game before, Mac Beavers says players don't tank, management does. Players are playing for their next contract. Players are playing to not get hurt. Players are playing for their pride. They're not tanking. The only way you tank is to pull players, put in worse players, take out your quarterback, take out your star running back. Like, can the Texans do that sort of stuff and get worse? Like, I mean, even in some of these games where they missed both of their good wide receivers, they've been kind of the same team that we're seeing when they're fully healthy. So I don't think the Texans can just pull players and get markedly worse, especially against a bad Colts team. Not a bad teaser leg, Colts +8 if you're into really sick bleeping bets, but no action for me on this. Like, the Texans are very incentivized to lose, but Ellinger's very, very, very bad. And we've seen a lot of bad quarterback play. Maybe Nick Foles the worst of it all, but Ellinger is horrific. I think the Colts probably win, but this is going to be an ugly game where, I mean, Colts winning and not covering is very much on brand for this stupid game. Won't be bad. And yeah, who are the Texans going to pull at quarterback? They play 2 quarterbacks anyway, so Spenny. So yeah, no thanks. Like, you guys can have your bum fight. I don't want to watch this or pay attention or have to track this score.
I don't either.
Like, I believe the Colts just win by attrition because it's the Texans who have really been, I mean, just kind of limp after a couple nice games, but the Colts are very, very, very bad as well right now.
What about the under 39 here? Is there a chance that nobody's right now? 61% of tickets, 79% cash is on the over, so I should probably just stay away from it.
Yeah, I am too. There's too much chicanery, skullduggery, nonsense, ludicrous BS turnovers. Feels like there's a defensive touchdown just lurking in there for your under, Jimmy. Like, I just walk away. This is like fighting your little brother. Just walk away. It's not even worth it. It's a no-win situation.
I think so. But if there were some bigger bets placed on the under, then I would sit there and go, okay, I think this is the side, but they're already on the over, and I'm just gonna. Or sorry, they're already on the over. I'm just gonna leave it alone at this point.
65-65. Yeah, the tie is in. Maybe it's just bet the tie. That's a funny result.
The tie would be good.
Yeah.
Tie would be if it goes to overtime, you got to instantly bet the tie.